Okay guys, welcome back to some more Matt's Mega Tech Pack. I'm getting back into the grind with this pack, and as you can see, we are in my creative little test world, and I think I found a new method of energy that costs a lot less diamonds than my nether reactor, and that's a big reactor. So I've used these before, but I only used the little ones. But this right here is a 7x7 reactor with G-lid critherium inside cooling it and all sorts of fun stuff. And this right here is creating just a little bit less than my nether reactors, but it costs a whole lot less. So all we need to power this dude is yellorium, which I probably have tons of. And yeah, so this is it's pretty much just gonna cost me iron and a whole lot of it, and G-lid critherium is kind of hard to make, but I think this will be a really good source of power. As we can see over here, this guy is getting like 1,000,000 RF every second, and yeah, pretty sweet stuff. So I'm gonna try to make this in my survival world. I have this little calculator right here by the big reactor dude, and it shows me everything that I need to get. So I need to get like 368 castings, 224 G-lid critherium, and yeah, so that'll be pretty insane, but we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be some pretty sweet stuff. So we should have just enough to make the reactor. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got some destabilized redstone instead of G-lid critherium, because it's a lot easier to get. It just needs redstone, and it's almost as good. It's not as good, but almost. So I'm going to try to cheat a little, and I don't know if I'm going to need either just place the stuff on the top layer, so like it flows down kind of like water does, or if I have to place one bucket on every single like air block in there. But I guess we're gonna find out now. So we're gonna do a 7x7 one, which is actually a 9x9, but and I already lost count. All right, we are at 7. So 1 2 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and fill her in. So now we should have 7 across here. Yes, we do. 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Oh wait, oh. Alrighty, looks like we did it. So we got a reactor thingamadoer going on here, and well, we got to turn it on obviously, and we also got to get some yellorium. But of course we're also, where did I put my croissant hammer? Crescent. Oh, it's right here in my inventory. So we're gonna snatch Mr. Tesseract here. We're gonna snatch him up. Oh, how are we gonna do this? So you're sending and you're receiving. Alright, alright. So we want to be sending power. I believe we want to be sending power. So oh, actually, I'm a dum-dum. We don't need to touch this one. We need this one right here. So we're gonna give that and that, and head over here to Mr. Big Reactor. That is definitely a big reactor, and I'm hoping that I just have to put it next to there. That way we won't be limited. And we also have to grab some yellorium, and I don't know how much I have. Yeah, we don't have that much. Okay, that's gonna be a problem, because we're gonna need a whole load of it. I think I have some mimichite. We have 110. So I think we should, yeah, alright. well, that'll give us some at least. Okay. Let's see how far this gets me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we are not full at all. We are 34% full. Alright, well, let me get in the Yellorium grind. I got a bold plan that I don't know if it'll work, but I'm hoping that it will. But I made some Yellorite seeds for magical crops, and I'm hoping the harvester and the planter will... Ooh! Oh my gosh. Is it gonna work? Alright, Mr. Planter. What's going on? Oh, I got the filter on. Okay, I forgot. So, that gave me 1 Yellorite essence. So, I need to get the filter, and if I right click on that and put you in there, and now it should let these seeds through. Oh, that is great. So, it takes Mr. Harvester a little while to decide if he wants to get them. But now we're getting essence like mad. So, hopefully... Alright, we'll eventually get multiple seeds from this. Yep, like so. And it's going to be exponential now. I AFK'd for about 5 minutes, and I got a bit more than 9 stacks. I actually got about 25 stacks, I think it was. So yeah, we're pretty good on Yellorite. So now we just gotta make some Yellorite ore, and we can make a whole bunch of that. Inventory full. Now it's 4, so each one of these 4 is 9 stacks. So yeah, and we also got this Torturino from the auto farm. We're gonna place you right here and turn it on 400%, and we're gonna put all these guys in here, and that's just gonna smelt like mad. That is going mad fast, and we're gonna have a whole lot of Yellorite. We're gonna have like 800 ingots or something. Yeah, 810. So we're gonna turn these into Yellorite blocks, and I think it was about... Yeah, okay, sure. I thought it was about 3 stacks that the one I made in creative could hold. But I guess we're gonna see. So... Okay, well, yeah, we're good. So that should be all the Yellorite we're gonna need for a while. And now all that's left is to activate it. So we are already generating a ton. We need 35 kilo RF is about what it's going to get to. And, okay, well, it looks like this guy is going to have to go down here. And you are going to go like that. So hopefully, yeah, we're going to waste some, unfortunately. So I got to craft some better cables, because... You are going way too fast for me. So that is almost exactly at 35 kilo RF per tick. And yeah, we are getting mad RF right now. So I'm gonna go craft some of the Cairo stabilized guys that are really expensive. And in the meantime, I'm gonna turn this off so we don't waste any energy. I made 12 of these Cairo stabilized flux ducts. I had to make some Geolid Critherium, which sucked to make because I have to find blizzes to do that. But yeah, now we shouldn't have to worry about it wasting energy. So let's turn this dude back on, and we are just gonna generate electricity like mad. Okay, why are you filling up, man? How far? Oh no. Oh, I bet I know why. I probably have to use another Cairo stabilized over here. Yes. So now we should be good. Now we should be getting mad energy. If not, I'm going to be quite upset. And oh, sweet. Okay, well, we are hopefully going to fill this guy up to the brim. I don't even know what I'm going to use this much energy for, but I can hold 356 billion RF. So just like last episode, I once again got a little bit carried away off camera, and just to show you how insane this reactor is, it's still going strong, and we have 256 billion RF. When I first created this, I had 500,000. Now I've got 500 times what I had when I first built this. And if you remember last episode, I blurred out what I made because I didn't want to give any spoilers for what next episode was. But if we turn around, I kind of made a bigger reactor. This one is double inside. This one's 14 by 14 reactor, and I made a nice little room to go along with it. So I have like all these pipes with destabilized redstone in them, so it kind of seems like there's coolant flowing towards the reactor since this thing's powered or cooled by that stuff. But anyways, this thing creates 152,000 flux per tick, so that's the equivalent of 3 of our last ones. So it's making triple, and this thing, I've had to empty this chest about 3 times. I probably put around 10 stacks of yellorium blocks, so that's more like 90 stacks of ingots. Thankfully, I have that magic crops, and I just have so much yellorite. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, this is pretty insane how much power we're making. Another thing that I did off camera, this doesn't have any relevance to anything I've done this episode, but I've made a bunch of these neutron collectors. So if you know what these do from the Avexir mod, these collect singularities. And if you get enough is it singularities or no, it's neutrons, obviously, because it's a neutron collector. Each one of these will give you a pile of neutrons, which is its lowest form. Every once in a while, I think it's like every 5 or 10 minutes they'll give you one, and it's really, really slow. And you need 9 of those to make what's it called? A nugget. You need 9 of these to make a nugget. You need 9 piles. And then you need, of course, 9 of those nuggets to make an ingot. And the crafting recipes cost just tons of these ingots. So what I did was I used Torcherino once again. I was skeptical whether this would work, but Torcherino actually works with this mod. And I get more like one every 30 seconds now. So we have 12 of them. No, how much do I have? Yeah, I have 12. Okay. And they're all going straight to my ME system. I haven't ever AFK'd yet with it, but just from running around and checking out stuff, we have, I don't know, we probably have a ton. Let's search pile. Okay, maybe I did AFK and I forgot about it. We have a ton, obviously. So now we can make some more ingots with these. Make a whole 14, out of 1,000 piles. And how much do I have? Neutron. I have 35 neutronium ingots. So if you don't know the Avexir mod, it makes you craft insane stuff like infinity attack damage. Literally one-shots anything that touches it. Pretty much these tools right here are what costs so much, and I think there's armor too, and they're pretty insane. Anyways, my end goal for this series is to craft these, and we are quite the ways away, to say the least. So in order to craft one of these, you need hold up here. I think I've gone through this before. You need one of these, and each one of these costs a infinity catalyst, and the infinity catalyst has every single singularity, so you have to get pretty much every single resource. You have to get a block of every single resource, plus all these, which are all insanely expensive, to say the least. Like ultimate stew. This is just one of the materials you need to make one of those, and it's every single thing in Pam's Harvest Craft. That's insane. And it's going to take a whole lot of grinding. Hopefully, eventually down the line, we can automate all this stuff, and we can just get those infinity ingots like pop, pop, pop. But obviously, that's going to take a very long time, and hopefully somewhere down the road we'll get there. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will see the next one, most likely. By the way, there's a Discord for the Mousepad Tech Pack now. Pretty sweet. You can see me and the owner on there, as well as a bunch of other cool dudes. You can advertise videos if you're going to record on the pack, which I highly encourage. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode.